Hello, good evening. Welcome back to Create and Craft Live on, of course, the fantastic evening ahead of us. We're live in the US, by the way, with dedicated US shows in about an hour and a half's time. So if you're watching this in America, you'll have dedicated live shows with Andy a bit later on. Right now, what are we doing at the moment? We are bringing you Debbie Moore, who gives you more, and sale prices. These prices are ridiculous. Hello, Debbie. How are you?
Hello, I'm very well.
I love your top. Really festive.
Very Christmassy.
Yeah, very.
You know, brilliant deals, Christmas bargains, Christmas festive spirit. Why not red?
Absolutely. Why not wear red? Now, I'll let you into a bit of a secret, and this is no word of a lie. The flexi on this shouldn't be on it. It slipped through the net, so it's to your advantage. It's got a four-way flexi on this as well, $22.49. But if you want this USB, the Enchanted Seasons, it is only $5.62 today in your flexi basket. Remember, P&P, $3.99, no matter how many things are in your basket. You don't pay any more than $3.99 postage. So this is the Debbie Moore Enchanted Seasons USB key. There's 2,000 printable elements on this, over 2,000. And you've got 4 different collections on here. And you can print them off as many times as you like. They're never, ever going to run out. You've got Autumn Glow, you've got Crystal Dreams, you've also got Summer Breeze, and you've also got Evergreen as well. All 4 of those collections are on there. Talking of toppers, we're talking of backgrounds, we're talking about inserts, we're talking about all sorts of wonderful cardstock that you can print off again and again and again for £22.49. And we've actually got a proper card kit as well coming up with printed card and so on if you're not really into your computer. But if you've got a PC with a USB, which most PCs have these days, you can print this off as many times as you like for £22.49. That's just over £5 per collection, and it will never run out, Deb.
Very true. And there's so much on there. You know, you've got the whole enchantment from elves to fairies to even dolphins on there from the Summer Breeze collection, right down to dragons and enchantments. So it's a really lovely collection for you to enjoy. And because there's so much on there, there's such a variety of themes. It's great for scrapbooking as well as card making alike. And that what we've done on there is we've printed, Hazel has actually printed on acetate on that one. So it's showing you that you can print on different mediums.
Wow.
And you can do different sizes. So that's a shaped card gone from one little topper. The variety that you're going to get there, it is over 2,000 printable elements. Oh, I forgot you've got wolves and eagles on there as well.
Fantastic.
So a whole variety of enchanted animals and characters for you to enjoy.
Well, if you love your escapism, that's, I'm sure, going to be one that you're going to want to pop into your order right now. 500-060 is your item number. This is a sale price. It's ridiculously slashed, this, OK? And this is actually brand new today, isn't it, this particular collection?
That one's been...
That's been on.
It's the next one coming up.
Ah, right, OK. So this one's been on before, but not at this price. So $22.49. If you want it, 500-060 is your item number. Now, we also have the paper kit version in the show as well. So if you're not a computer person at all, I know lots of you aren't, then here we've got the fantastic Enchanted Inspirational Craft Box. It includes a forever code. So that means, again, this is the actual card kit that will never run out. Normally you buy a card kit and of course it's got a shelf life. As soon as it runs out, you've got to go and buy it again if you found it's been discontinued. With the forever code that you'll find inside the packaging when this arrives, you can always print off more of those elements in the future, and what you print them onto is entirely up to you. And this is coming with a stencil. You've got card blanks in there and envelopes as well. You've got toppers, backgrounds as well. It's all in there for $13.49, another massive reduction. I would be tempted to possibly go for the USB and the hard card kit at the same time. So you've got basically the physical collection and the USB to enjoy too, and put them all in your 4-way flexi. That's what I do.
Definitely. I mean, that price, it is so much in there, and it's a great, if you're into crafting, you know somebody that wants to get into crafting, that craft box has everything in, right down to step-by-step instructions with that brochure. OK, now it's the next USB that hasn't been seen until today. The earlier show was the first time you actually saw this. Look at the price on this. £14.39, and you've got so much content on here as well. There are 1,500 printable elements on this USB. I love the colour palette in this. It's incredibly dreamy, absolutely exquisite. £14.39, and on 2 interest-free flexis on this as well. That makes it only £7.20 to pay today. And just looking at some of these finished items that we've got here, we've got wonderful books with unicorns in them, your fantastic cards obviously as well. And again, it's up to you to choose what you print them onto. Is it
it going to be printed onto vellum? Is it going to be printed onto, pro paper? Is it going to be printed onto, there's all sorts of different cardstock and papers on the website that you can choose to print onto. Super smooth perhaps as well. 720067 is your item number. I love the artwork on this. I really, really do, and the colour palette.
It is. So, and remember, you're going to get 2 sets on here. So you're going to get the dimensional. As you can see, you've got a scene card there that I'm going to show you how to do in today's show.
Okay.
But you've got things like lanterns, grotto cards, rocker cards. So it really is a gorgeous collection that you'll use for again and again.
1,500 printable elements on this USB. You're never going to get bored with it. Everyone loves fairies, and this particular collection is based, of course, around the winter palette of colour. Now, if you're not a USB crafter and you're thinking, I like the artwork, we've actually got a Winter Wonderland card kit for you too, so you're not being left out. This is $11.99 in the club. It's going to go down even more to £10.79. There's a bit of a mistake, evidently.
It's a happy mistake for all you lovely crafters. Oh. I put that in, so it's in on purpose, but I actually thought it was a different kit with less sheets, half sheets. So you actually get, what is it, 35 crafting sheets, and I thought you were only going to be getting 17.
Okay, so you're getting double
so
what?
you're getting double the amount, and we've just let it go and for you to enjoy it. And really, remember, this is a forever code, so you're going to get all that gorgeous kit, you're going to get inspiration, but then it comes with a forever code, which means you'll never run out.
So you can print all those elements off again and again and again. There's nothing worse than having a favourite character or a favourite topper or a favourite background. You use it on a project, you think, oh, that's it gone. Oh no, the forever code means it's always there for you to print it off on whatever type of medium you want to print onto. 552942 is your item number if you fancy that. Look at that price. It's a sale show, remember, £10.79. Now, Debbie's stood over there by the stencils. Now, these, you can do so much with a stencil. That's what I love about them.
I mean, we've actually called it stencils, and you are getting, it's not a choice of, you are getting all 4, everybody, and this one I classed as 2, so you could argue they've got 5 different results, and the different sizes, so you can see you've got the larger one at the back there, and then you've actually got another A5 size as a split, and you've got the wood and the snowflake collection. Now, this is something that I would recommend, because not only do you have, we saw some of the card designs earlier that you use your inks, you can literally also emboss. Now, I'm going to be showing you in today's show how you can do, look at that. That is mirror card, just a plain piece of mirror card embossed with that stencil. But look at the detail that you're going to get. This is a different effect, so you've got it inwards, so with the wood effect.
That's fantastic.
And, you know, to me, as a crafter, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the distress look, but I do love making my own bespoke mirror card designs with stencils. So this collection is so versatile, and you will use it again and again.
Great also for mixed media projects as well.
Exactly.
With your texture paste and all that sort of thing.
Yes, and, you know, you'll find that if you are in mixed media, you will want to use this part throughout the year.
Yeah.
Adding dots to your canvases or whatever you're going to do. So at that price, you know, look what it was before. You are going to get an amazing bargain. Although you're going to get 4 different stencils, there's 5 different effects by having those 2 as well.
I'm really glad we've still got some of these for the show, actually, because in the earlier show this was one of the most popular items. I'm not surprised, because you saved £20 off what the price should be for those. Well, it's technically it's almost like 5 stencils. It's 2 in 1 with one of them and a further 3. £14.39, 720069. Grab it quickly, and remember the P&P is maximum $3.99 no matter how many things you've got in your basket. No more than $3.99 for the whole order. Now, Print Magic, always hugely popular. This is embossing powder mixed with glitter, yeah?
Yes and no. It's not like embossing powder, it's ultra fine.
Right.
So you can only use this as an embossing powder with detail stamps, okay? Otherwise it won't give it even courage. Print Magic is designed to enhance your paper crafting, and so yes, you can use it with your stamps, but you use it more to encapsulate the glitter, enhance the colours on your card toppers.
Right.
And we are going to be showing you in today's show.
Well, again, that was one of the most popular items in the previous show that Lowen and Debbie did earlier. £10.79 gets you 3 pots with different finishes. 500062. Now, the embossing powders that we've got here for you, look at these for colours. A set of 5. These are just £7.99, and less in the club, of course, as well. So you get all 5 of those wonderful colours for only £7.19 in this special sale show from Debbie. 506452. That is a better than half-price deal if you're in the Create and Craft Club. That's brilliant. Just add that into your order. Remember, the postage doesn't go any higher than £3.99. Now, we can't have a Debbie Moore show without some fantastic glitter, and these colours have been selected for this show. Another special price, 5 pots of Stardust Kaleidoscope glitter to go with the Enchanted Seasons collection as well. So if you're buying the USB or buying the card kit, these colours have been sourced by Debbie to match beautifully. £8.50 in the club, take another 85p off. £7.65 is your price if you're a Create and Craft Club member, of course.
Not a member of the Create and Craft Club? Why not join today to receive exclusive discounts, downloadable projects and tutorials, weekly vouchers, quarterly magazine delivered to your door, full of interviews, projects and much, much more. Not forgetting 10% off everything. For more information about our member benefits, including prize draws, free gifts, VIP Craft Club badge, upcoming live events and exclusive product launches, visit createandcraft.com and click on the members area. FlexiPay. It's as simple as shop, click and craft. Buy it today. Spread your payment at no extra cost. There are no fees, no interest and no waiting. So whether you're potty on papercraft, mad on mixed media or just starting your sewing journey, shopping has never been easier. It's time to buy what you want when you want with 2, 3 or even 4 interest-free FlexiPays. Shop today with FlexiPay on Create and Craft.
OK, it's a Debbie Moore sale, and this is the last show scheduled for today. There may be a repeat a bit later on, but certainly last live show. And we're talking, of course, Enchanted, and we're talking the Fairies, of course, as well. We've got the USB, and we've also got, of course, the hard card kits as well. The hard copy card kits. They're not hard to use. Hard copy card kits are available as well. And we're also going to have a little look around the PC, because these are all based around the USB port on your computer, which most computers, if not all of them, have these days. And if you, I was told by Dawn Wheeler, actually, earlier, I didn't realise this, if you've got a tablet, and you've got not a USB connection as such, you can buy adapters, she told me. So that's another thing to bear in mind. I didn't know that.
I mean, technology moves, constantly, all the time.
Yep.
And what we try to provide at Debbie Moore Designs with regard to our digital crafting is flexibility, and this is what you're going to get with both USB keys that we have on today's shows. Work with PC, Mac and Linux, and I'm using Windows 10, the latest Windows 10, and the flexibility of it is endless, which means if you want to work with Minecraft Studio, you can embed them in Minecraft Studio. We give you permission to use them with the scanning cut. So as a crafter, to have a USB key at your fingertips, it means you have a shop that's open 24/7 and you can enjoy it again and again. And when it comes to the actual collections that we have, we're going to have a look at the Enchanted Seasons. And as I said, all the instructions are on the pamphlet when you get it home. If you get stuck, give us a ring. We have a helpline. And I am a true believer that if you haven't had a go at digital crafting yet, I would say why not? But if you, especially if you've got a computer in your household, at these prices and these beautiful collections, you're not going to be disappointed. And what you can create, home decor, card making elements, are endless possibilities.
And you don't need expensive printers either.
No.
The most important thing to bear in mind is the quality of the paper you're printing on, isn't it, really?
Yes, that's very correct. I mean, this is the thing what I love about digital crafting. You can print to whatever service you want. I mean, we're going to look at Enchanted Seasons. There's a paper that is like leaves.
Right.
I think that will make a lovely fabric. And this is the thing about it. For people who are into quilting, if you have a computer in your household, you can make your own printed quilt design by using digital crafting. So let's have a look, okay? So
Okay.
I'll pop it in. So you can see this is what you get. As you can see, it is a compendium, which means that it has more than one collection. I click into it, and yes, you have the 4 collections, but we've also given you some extra because I like to give extra. So what we have here, I'm just going to go very briefly into it, okay? Because there's just so much on here, there's no way that I'll get to show you everything. But just to give you a little snapshot of everything, when you go into the design sheets themselves, they will show you pages and pages of choice, and you can choose one of them. So everybody loves the wolf on here because of its eyes, I think.
Oh, wow.
It is. You've got that beautiful piercing blue. Now, if you wanted to print that sheet off, you would just click on your printer icon on the top left-hand side like so, and up will come up your print preview, and you just click on print. But we're going to click on cancel, and you also, to close the sheet down, you just need to close this tab at the top.
Right.
By clicking on that X, it brings you back to the main menu, and that way you can choose something else. So you've got beautiful papers that you can use for both card making and scrapbooking. You've got loads of blues, because obviously we've got Crystal Dreams. I'm going very quickly through it all so you can see what you're going to get. And what we've done with this is, so that was that one, for example. If I wanted to go to the Evergreen, you've got a different feel because you've got the elves and the pixies characters on here. So as you can see, you click on the character, up will come up the character itself. You've got them in different colourways, so yet again you can see what there is on there.
So is that like the dashing prince and princess? Is that the idea?
Yes, exactly. And as you go through it, you can see that you've got backing papers, so much on here for you to enjoy. And you just click on it, and what you'll find is you'll have papers on here, and this is the thing to remember, just because it's enchantment, you'll have papers on here that you can use with your other characters and other themes that you have on here. So as you can see, we've got postcards on here, you've got different toppers on here, you've got decoupage elements for you to enjoy. You can create all kinds of bespoke elements on here. If I just keep going into here and go into, for example, I've done that one, so let's go to Autumn Glow. So this one has the dragons. So I'm just going a little bit through everything so you can see yet again. I'm going to be using this sheet in the demo that we're going to be doing in a second. So you can see that you've got all the characters in there, but if I keep on going, you'll find that you've got the dragon on here, you've got the eagle on here, so we've got other characters for you to enjoy.
The artwork is stunning, Debbie. The colours are amazing.
I mean, wait till you get to the papers on this one. This one is the one that I was saying, look, you've got pages and pages of choice. But then we've even put koi, because it has a kind of hint of oriental theme. So look at that. That would make a lovely on fabric.
It would do.
And the vibrancy of the papers that you've got on there. But then also what you've got is you've got the vintage ones. I think I showed this one. This is my favourite paper because you've got a hint of the crackle effect on there. And I just love the fact that it gives you an age look automatically without doing anything. I
mean, you know, if that's your favourite page, let's say, in a card kit, and you use it once, you're gutted when there are no more. This is the beauty of digital crafting. It's always going to be there for you. You can choose the thickness of cardstock you print onto, the thickness of paper you print onto, whether it's photographic paper to get that shine, whether it's fabric, whether it's rice paper, whatever it may be. Printers have come a long, long way. You can do so much with them. I love your idea of fabric, though, printing fabric. Why not?
And talking different mediums, that big card in the middle in front of you, that was done. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, it's right down with acetate. It's done from this image. Can you see this?
That one.
Yeah, that one in the middle there. So this image on the right that you can see, this is how easy it is. So this is a full, so there it is there. If I show you it on the computer, so that's an A4 card.
Yeah.
And what Hazel's done, she's printed it on acetate and then encapsulated glitter inside.
Wow.
And that's why it looks so good. And if you open it, in the inside, if you turn it over, you'll be able to see that she's used the same aspect on the other side.
Oh, that's incredible.
And it's just so much fun. Now, if you can look back on the screen, because that's quite a large topper, if I show you this, the topper's that small. Look how small that is.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and what you get to do, and all the instructions on there, you use your snapshot tool, highlight the area, which means what that enables you to do, it says it's been copied. When you go to print, it will print just that size, or you can make it fit any size, and it won't affect the pixels in the design.
So when you buy a card kit, obviously everything's printed for you, so it is the size that it was printed at. But with digital, again, you've got that versatility. You can make things smaller, make things a lot bigger, use them for all sorts of different things, not just card making, but wall art, you know, your mixed media projects at home as well. You can use them in all sorts of ways. But this will never disappear. It's always going to be there on that USB for you.
I mean, you have got so much fun.
Decoupage.
Oh, I pressed the wrong key there. Sorry, everybody. I meant to press go large, but I closed it down. So this is to show you that you've got decoupage on here, even the dragon's decoupage. I mean, there's so much on here, and I think I should, because I could be here forever, I think we should go straight into a demo.
But that's the lovely thing. When you get your USB, set aside a couple of hours, just put it into the machine and familiarise yourself with all the artwork that's there. It's your artwork to do with what you wish. You can make things, you can sell what you make. It's just a fantastic opportunity for not much money, for less than what you probably probably pay for most card kits out there in the high street. You're going to get, for just that first flexi of 4, it's not supposed to have 4 flexis. For some reason it's on there, so you can take advantage of it. Shouldn't be. £22.49, 4 flexis of £5.62. It's like you're paying for each collection, one a month for the next, well, 3 months, 4 payments. The first one will pay for your evergreen. The second payment will pay for your, what was that one called? Can we look back at the front of it again?
That one, which one? You've got Autumn
There we go.
Glow,
So
Evergreen.
that's one's the Crystal Dreams, and then you've got Autumn Glow, and you've got Summer Breeze. So those are the 4 collections that you've got in there. So it's like £5.62 a collection, isn't it? And there's an extra bonus one thrown in there.
Yes, I forgot to show you that. It's just more papers and more toppers and more elements for you to enjoy. You know, I just thought, oh, when you get in the collection, I just want you to feel like you've got pages and pages and choice, and you're going to, although it says over 2,000 printable elements, there's probably more.
Absolutely. Debbie Moore gives you more. Never more true than today. So, right, now we're going to move on to a little demo, and I think we're using the papercraft kit now, are we?
I'm using some of the papercraft kit, but
Right.
also I'm using from the CD. So this is just an A4 piece of card that I folded in half.
From the USB,
and folded it back. Sorry, from the USB key, I do apologise. And then what we've got on here is, I love, these are the sheets that I've taken from the card kit as well, just to show you that if you print from the card kit, if you print from the USB key or use the card kit, the colours still work together.
Brilliant.
And that's something that I work really hard to ensure by having high resolution. So what we've got it ready, and here's another top tip. Have a play with textures and layers, and what I'm doing is I'm doing a tearing effect, and all I'm doing is tear towards you. So you tear towards, go in, out, shake it all about. Seriously, I do that all the time. If you ever see me tear, I constantly do that in my head, because then that gives you this lovely symmetrical tear.
What paper or card do you recommend to print on? What do you use?
I love using a photo finish or a glossy finish, because it gives the vibrancy to the colours. However,
Right.
so this is being put on, so you can see the shine on it, is on a coated paper.
Yeah.
So it gives the colours, it pops the colours. But if you want to use a satin paper, I mean, you know, we've used acetate, you can use tissue, you can use fabric, there's so much on. I would recommend that you get a couple and then print the same topper on, and then make sure you write on the paper which is which.
Yeah, do a comparison and see which one you
Do a
prefer.
comparison, yes, exactly.
I know we've got Pro Paper on our website, which is a great paper to choose to print onto. There are several different weights and several different finishes. Have a look on createandcraft.com, and remember, your postage will only be £3.99 for your whole order to be delivered, not per item, whole order.
So I'm just sticking this on here just to give a little bit of definition. And I just love these browns. I always cut it from the back, so that gives me a flush edge. And then you can see that everything works. I've got this lovely topper, that's going to go there. And then I've got my lovely sentiment. It's a little poem about autumn that's going to go in the middle there.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got a ribbon strip that is going to go along that. And then the leaf. So you've got everything on the USB key to work together.
See, I'd be tempted to go for both the USB and also the card kit as well. You've got the best of both worlds then. You've got the kit all ready to go, and then you've got all of your favourite elements on that USB, which means you never run out of any of those images again.
Exactly. I mean, there's so much on there. And don't forget, with the card kit, you do get that brochure that has the information as well.
Yeah.
So let's put some foam pads on here.
You're so generous with your card kits that it's got the forever code. I mean, that's on all your card kits now, isn't it?
Now it is, yes. So to celebrate our 11th year this year, we wanted something different. And so that's how I started the forever code. So you can buy the kit once and enjoy it forever. Have that on that. And then we'll put, I think I'll have another leaf on that.
I mean, imagine if everyone did that. If you bought a car, it had a forever code on it, so that when it actually kind of needed to be changed, you could just change it for nothing. That's really what you're doing. Or you buy a favourite steak from the supermarket. Once you've eaten it, you can go back and get another one free. I mean, that's what the forever code is for card crafters. It's absolutely brilliant. It really is. You'll have that card kit for life. And then you can choose to print it onto all sorts of other mediums, not just the cardstock that you're actually going to get in the card kit.
Okay, so just finishing off, I'm going to add, do I have time to add a couple of touches of glitter?
Yeah.
Because I don't think we've used the glitter. Right, so I'm just going to pop down here.
And these glitters are hand selected to be the same colours or go well with.
Yes. I mean, and it is, you're going to use it. I mean, who is not going to love this? This card depicts autumn. It's a beautiful card. The colour palette is just lovely. And all I want to do is just add just some dots on the backdrop.
Quickie glue pen.
With a quickie glue pen.
Now, if you're going to go for the glitter and you're going to use your flexi, it would only be £1.92
wow.
if you're going to go for the USB that's got the 4 flexis on it, and no extra postage,
amazing.
just £3.99.
So let's tap this off. There we go, and it's just a little bit of sparkle. You can just see it sparkling a little bit.
Yeah.
It makes the leaves pop out, and there you go. Very
Brilliant.
quick. Oh, I've lost a leaf.
So we used a combination of the USB and the card kit, did we, in that one?
Yes, I did.
Right. Just showing you how well they work together. So, excellent. What are you going to go for? The glitters? Well, the glitters are an absolute must, I'd say, especially if you're going to go for the Enchanted collection, either the card kit or the USB. But remember, we've got so many things in the show today that are at sale prices. The glitter should be £10.99, which is great anyway. £7.65 for all 5 pots. And you get a lot for your money, and you very often only need the tiniest amount to be really effective. 500-065 is your item number if you fancy popping those into your basket. Are you shopping at the moment maybe for some Christmas Eve presents or under the tree presents, or do you do Boxing Day presents and you just want something that's kind of low cost, that's just going to be really go down a treat for a crafter? You can't go wrong with glitter. And then you can't go wrong with this, the Enchanted Seasons USB, over 2,000 printable elements. It shouldn't have flexi on it, but it has 4 flexis as well, which is the maximum that we can offer you. £5.62, and you've got, remember, 4 complete collections on there, coming to a total of 2,000 printable elements that will never ever disappear. And it's all the 4 seasons of the year. 500-060. Now, we've also got the card version of some of the contents that's on that USB, not all of the contents, obviously. And this is a fantastic craft box, including a forever code. Now, you've got a stencil in there, you've got some card blanks and envelopes. You've above all got beautiful toppers, printed sheets. Does it say how many sheets are in there, Debbie?
21.
21 sheets.
Oh, sorry, 24.
24 crafting sheets in there, okay. £13.49 is your price, 500-002 with the cards and envelopes and the stencil too. Head to the website, everything from Debbie is there, and all these prices, remember, are only until the stock sells out, or for a limited time. They are sale prices. I love the MDF reindeer that you've got there as well. That's in the show too at a knockdown price. We've got Print Magic, which is one of the best sellers from the earlier show today. That's available. Again, save £6 off that price down to £11.99. And if you do go for the Enchanted Seasons, if you go for that USB, that will open up a 4-way flexi basket. Anything else you want to put in there can go in there and be spread over the 4 interest-free payments. And remember, your postage is never more than £3.99 at the moment for no matter how many things you've got in your basket.
I heard the bells on Christmas Day.
Their old familiar carols play.
With Christmas trees and cards galore.
There's papers, fabrics, inks and more.
Snow globes, robins, stars and cheer.
There's magic in the air. A time to think of everyone.
A time to love and share.
Post your cards, wrap your gifts, because Christmas time is here.
So come and help us celebrate our favourite time of year.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Well, we're here with the lovely Debbie Moore, of course, with the sale, only for another, 15 minutes or thereabouts, until about 8:15 when Lowen comes back on. Let me show you, though, the other USB. I particularly love these colours. I mean, if you're driven by colour and you love the kind of dreamy, floaty colours of your soft greys and your pale blues, your frosty whites as well, this is the Winter Fairies, and this is brand new to date. It's never been on air before, apart from the earlier show today. So it's a brand new concept and a brand new look for you. This has got 1,500 printable elements in the design, and it's got toppers and decoupage.
Yeah,
backgrounds.
so this has 2 sections, or I should say 2 collections. You've got the paper crafting option, and you've also got the dimensional. So you've got design sheets, backing papers, decoupage, but then you've also got grotto cards, you've got snow globe cards, you've got so much on there. You've even got the scene cards as well. So when you get it home, have a good look, because you have so many printable elements for you to enjoy in all those colour palettes.
Well, as you can can see again the colourways and the artwork are absolutely breathtaking. Look at that three-dimensional card. That's one of the projects you can do, obviously, on the USB. I think USBs are the way forward. I mean, card kits are brilliant, but you do need to store them, and they will run out unless you get the forever code, which means they won't run out. But with a USB, you haven't got that storage issue. You know, basically, it's a little stick that holds all that information that you can basically plug into the side of your computer. And if you forget what's on there in months to come, you just refresh your memory, plug it in there, and just enjoy all the artwork. I mean, if you wanted to print these off and put them in frames and hang them on the wall, you wanted like a fairy wall in maybe your daughter's bedroom or something like that, they'd look fantastic. And you can do that. You can do absolutely what you want to with the contents on here. Of course, you can sell what you make if you wish to as well. And you heard Debbie say before that she actually allows you, once you've printed images off, to actually put them through the Brother Scan and Cut as well if you want to. And of course, then your machine will do your cutting for you too. All right, Debbie, can you give us a tour?
Yes, we're going to have a look at the USB key. So remember, it works on PC, Mac and Linux, and it's a click and print system, and I'm even using Windows 10. Now, we have designed it, like Dave said, that you give you permission to use it with the Scan and Cut, and if you have Minecraft Studio, because it has JPEGs on as well as PDFs, you can incorporate them. So whatever stage you're at in your, I would say, digital travel, whether you're beginners or been doing it for years, you'll be able to use this collection again and again. So we popped it in, and this is what you can see. Now, with regard to the Winter Fairies collection, it has, as I said, two different areas. You can see you've got the dimensional option, and then you've actually got the what we call the main paper crafting option. It is just about the different shape cards that you can create in both sections. So up will come up, as you can see, the first collection, and as you've got 17, or I should say, I would say 15 different options on here besides the help section and the quit button. You just click on one, and up will come up the different fairies. You choose the fairy that you want, up will come up the sheet, and this is how easy it is, a click and print system. So you can, to print this out, all you need to do is go to the top left hand side, click on the printer icon, and then what will happen is your print preview will come off. And it's like that throughout them all. But you do have to close this little tab down to bring you back to the main menu. I'm just going to go through the main characters so you get to see all the different characters. We've got them in different colorways for you to enjoy. We've got them with verse writers, which means if you see a blue box like this, can you see it's flashing?
Yep.
It means you can write somebody's name in and it will print off in that tab.
Oh, great.
But the font is only what you have on your own computer.
Right, got you.
So, you know, it is such a lovely collection because you've got beautiful verses, sentiments, poems in here, all about enchantment and the Winter Fairy collection. You've even got unicorns on here, so you can click on one of the characters. This, we've called her Fairy Queen, and she's obviously got the lovely unicorn in there as well. So if you wanted it in a different colour, so I've gone for the blue, but then if you wanted the purple option, you've got the purple option. And remember, you can print the whole sheet out or you can print part of it. All the instructions are on the collection.
I love the fact, Debbie, you make it really interesting and enjoyable to actually watch what's going on the USB, because sometimes you see technical letters or numbers come up. It doesn't really mean that much to me, but when you see the thumbprints of the images, that's what is enjoyable.
I mean, there is so much on here. I mean, you've got her in different colorways, the papers themselves. What we've done is added that touch of almost opulence because we've done the foiling effect, so the snowflakes look foiled on there, and when you print that off, that's exactly what they look like. But if you keep on going, you can find that you've got loads of colorways on here. You've got vintage words as well, sorry, vintage papers, as well as what we call, we'd always do this almost like a group collage paper, so that means that you can use it for scrapbooking. So you've got like a little verse of a poem there, and like some of the characters on there, because the beauty about having it digitally, you can enjoy it for all areas: home decor, card making, and also sewing. So that's why you've got the papers on there, and it never runs out, and it's just a click and print. So we've got bags on here that we haven't even looked at the last show. I've just realised this is just the first collection. I'm going to jump over to the second collection. So when you get home, really have a good look through it all.
Was that envelopes?
There is envelopes down here. Oh. That was a bag, a mini bag, but you have got envelopes. Look how many envelopes you've got in here, in all different types. Click on one. So you have got them all done for you. You don't have to worry about any measurements, because you just cut it out, score on the lines and make the envelope. Brilliant. Everything's done for you. Now remember, there's two different types. Let me just open the right one because I have so many different collections open. There we go. So you've got the dimensional option. Now, with this is shape cards. So this is where you've got grottos, you've got scene cards, there's so much on here. Look into the projects first. So it's showing you all of them on here. You've got templates and guides on there, but if you keep going back, you can do shaker cards, you've got rocker cards. Everything's there for you. And when you can meet up again with your friends, so if you do a craft group, we give you permission to use these sheets in your craft club as well.
Oh, terrific.
So it's great. It's all about inspiration and sharing.
I mean, you are really generous with everything that you bring us. I mean, the forever codes, the fact that you can share them with your friends and crafting groups and workshops. And also you can put it into your brother scan and cut as well. It's fantastically generous, everything that Debbie brings. And the prices, are, especially in this show at the moment, are ridiculously affordable. $14.39, and it's a brand new today USB. It's not one that's been out for a year and we're just clearing the stock. It's a brand new, fresh Winter Fairies USB with all this digital artwork on there for you to enjoy. And you are in charge of it. You're in charge of the size of it, you're in charge of whether you print it onto paper, cardstock, fabrics, rice paper, whatever you want to do with it is absolutely fine with Debbie. Even you've got the silhouettes here too, love these.
There is silhouette section on here. I mean, I haven't had a chance to show you because this is one of the lantern techniques, but this is what I'm saying. You have got hundreds and hundreds of printable elements for you to enjoy. So on that note, I think we should do a quick demo because I've just realised I want to show you how to use the stencils as well.
Okay, yeah.
So with the stencils, what you need to remember is they work with any die cut machine. Just follow whatever manufacturer instructions are to make for embossing. So I'm just using the Pro Cut. So I'm just using a plate, a shim, I put my mirror card on, and then I've got my stencil. Now you're going to get all 4 stencils, but one of them is a double, so as in double design, so that means you're going to get 5 different types of that price. Now you can use your inks, you can use your pastes, you can use all those different distressing effects. One of my favourite effects is embossing. I love the fact that you can do bespoke embossing with all the stencils. So this is a way to do it. So just by putting it through your machine, okay, and using whatever colour mirror card you've got, there we go.
And I just want to let everyone know the price of this is ridiculous. It's £20, well actually more than £20 off. $14.39 for basically 5 designs in 4 stencils is crazy value when you bear in mind how versatile they are, and you'll use them, I'm sure, year after year after year.
Look at that.
That's fab, isn't it?
Okay, the trick is your shim on the bottom because it pushes the mirror card on. So the depth you're going to get, I mean, it is like having an embossing folder, but you get more versatility, and at that price you got loads of fun to be had. So we are going to do some print magic before I run out of time. I'm just going to run down here. Sorry everybody. I'm coming. There we go. So we have print magic on today's show. And at that price, I would recommend, because you are going to get 3, everybody. You are going to get, as you can see, you've got the Autumn Glow, you've got on there the Golden Sun and Moonbeam. So I love Moonbeam. I use it nearly on everything. This is one of my decoupage toppers from the USB key. And the beauty about it is, you can make it stretch. So one sheet you could make 2 cards out if you wanted to, but I'm just want to use 2 layers to show you how easy to create dimension. Now all you do, if you're actually doing your decoupaging, what you need to remember is you're not going to put print magic on that one, you're going to put print magic on the top one, because that's what you're going to see. And you could use a embossing ink pad. I'm going to use this pen.
Do you need to give the print magic a bit of a shake up or full, or not really?
No, not really. You won't use it all. I'll show you. What you need to make sure is you don't tap off the excess. Remember, it's not an embossing powder that you're used to tapping off the excess, and you will want to do it, but it does say it on the side, do not tap tip. Okay, so this product, I mean, we were talking about this a couple of days ago in the office. It's one of the first products I brought out. I brought out Metal Magic 11.5 years ago, and Print Magic came, I think, about 3-4 years later, and it's one product that I love and use again and again. So put the powder on and gently just tip.
Tip, don't tap.
Okay, and I'm going to do the same with the other side. And then just gently do exactly the same, because if you tapped it, you would take all that residue powder up. I will put that away. See, this is where I miss you guys down here.
I know. I'd normally be putting that back in the bottle for you, wouldn't I?
Yes, exactly. Now, when it comes to print magic, you don't move it on until it sparkles at you. So that's now sparkling. It intensifies the colour and gives it pop, and you can see the shine that's on it. So then you move your heat tool across. A lot of people move the heat tool constantly back and forward, and you don't want to do that. Otherwise, what will happen is it will flatten. So hold it very still, start to see it twinkle and move on.
Giving you the perfect sort of fairy dust effect on the wings. Brilliant.
And actually, I had a lady emailed in telling me that she can use print magic in hospitals. They don't allow glitter, but because the print magic's encapsulated, she's done print magic on all her cards. So,
terrific.
So this now feels and looks, look at the shine on that, if I show you the one before.
And it's not going to come off in the envelope or anything like that.
And the beauty about it is flexible. So the first 20 minutes are flexible, so you can just go like that. And I've just been told how long's left. I did not know that was the time.
Yeah.
So let's quickly put the glue on, and I'm afraid I can't finish the card, but there we go. Let's put this on here. Lift that up.
Now, the print magic was hugely popular earlier today, and it's very popular this hour as well. And you do actually get 3 different pots, so it's 3 different effects, basically, isn't it, that you get?
Yes.
What effects do you get? You get the one with the kind of green luminescence.
So you get the gemstone one, you've got the autumn glow that will go beautifully with the enchanted one, and then you've got the sunrise, and that has got gold tinges in as well.
Fantastic. So you get all 3 of them for just £10.79, and that's 500,062 if you want your print magic. Give it a go. You'll love the effect. And remember, it's non-shed glitter. Like Debbie said, it is actually encapsulated, so it's not going to end up falling off in the envelope if you're posting your card or anything like that, or falling off on you. £10.79 for the print magic. Now, we're going to go back to the Winter Fairies USB. It's hard to imagine, isn't it, that you've actually got 1,500 printable elements in this USB. We're still in the middle of the demo, so we'll come back to the details of the USB and just let Debbie finish off the demo, if that's all right.
Very quickly, because I ran out of time. See, I talk too much, everybody. I get super excited. But, you know, you don't need to see me sticking everything together. When it comes to, because we've given the look at that beautiful embossed effect with those stencils. So I'm going to put that on there. And from the card kit, look at the papers that you get. And I was saying that you've got this beautiful, almost like a metallic faux finish on there. And you can see by layering it up, you're going to have loads of fun with it. So you can see how the card's coming together. And somewhere under here, I had a ribbon strip. And it'll come back. See, I was tidying up. I will find it when everybody goes.
It doesn't pay to tidy up, does it?
No, it doesn't. Oh, there you go. So you can see how it's coming together. And I'll stick that up, and I'll put it on my Facebook page. How's that?
Okay, fantastic. Well, Debbie, if you want to see everything that Debbie's bringing you in the show today, if you just switched on, just turned over, didn't realise that Debbie was here, the website is the best place to go, createandcraft.com. That's where you'll find all of these USBs, the Enchanted, and remember the brand new today, the Winter Fairies. And we do also have, remember, bonus flexis on these. They weren't supposed to have flexi on them today because they're low priced anyway, but they slipped through the net, so it's to your advantage, giving you a 4-way flexi basket. Loads of you have got them in your baskets right now, building up your order, so you're saving on the postage. But if you could check out, that confirms your purchase, and we'll get it to you as soon as we can. And don't forget, of course, the card kit versions with the forever codes as well. Thank you, Debbie. Good to see you. I'm back tomorrow for the USA, so I'll see you if you're in the USA tomorrow night.